and welcome to another test round of the 3-day Reset to Shred protocol. You should already be familiar with why we're doing this, what this is, and in case you're not, the Reset to Shred protocol is my way of addressing the hormonal aspects of fat loss. Yes, fat loss is about calories in and calories out, but most importantly, in my opinion, I think it is about hormone control everything we do, including what the body does with the food that we eat. It determines whether that food will be stored as energy or whether it will be stored as body fat. It also determines whether the fat goes to your tummy, your abdomen, your hips, and all of that. That's all controlled by hormones. And hormones also control how we feel, right? It controls our mood, it controls hunger, it controls energy, cravings, and you name it. So when your hormones are out of whack, basically your body starts to fall apart. So the Reset to Shred is about addressing that. The part that you're going to be doing is just the 3-day part of it. The 21-day protocol is coming up shortly. I recommend people pick Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday because it's just easier. You can meal prep over the weekend and you start the week with a lot of motivation. It's so easy to follow through as opposed to on another time of the week. But you do what works for you. But basically pick out 3 days that you can set yourself up for success. And on the 3 days, you follow the guidelines of the Reset to Shred 3-day protocol, which is basically we're staying away from alcohol, we're staying away from red meat, just stay away from animals that walk on 4 feet, you'll be fine. And then we're staying away from caffeine, which is coffee and things like that. We're staying away from sugar. Grains, those are things like your corn and stuff like that. Starchy carbohydrates, all the refined carbohydrates, we're staying away from all of that. We're staying away from dairy, which is your milk and things like cheese and stuff like that. None of that. We're also staying away from peanuts and beans, your legumes. We're staying away from that. And then your Maggi cube or other kinds of seasoning along those lines with MSG. None of that for the 3 days. That sounds like a lot, right? But guess what? You can have all of this. It looks like a whole lot of food to me. I just listed a bunch of things that we're not gonna have, but the rest you can have. So this is not restrictive as it sounds. Yes, we'll be taking away some of the things that you're used to eating, but we'll be bringing in tons of health promoting foods, like your cabbage. I have here red and green cabbage, and I also have broccoli. These are your cruciferous vegetables. I mean, it also includes things like cauliflower, all the smelly vegetables. They're really, really good for us women. These help with estrogen detoxification. You can read all about cruciferous vegetables and estrogen. It is extremely important. If you've not been used to eating a lot of fiber, you may feel gassy and bloated, so you might want to start small and build up. But definitely feel free to include your cruciferous vegetables, cabbage, like I said, and your cauliflower. All kinds of green, non-starchy vegetables. I have spinach, baby spinach, which I use for my soups and smoothies. Zucchini, okra. I have cucumbers. Just a few of the vegetables, but you can use your country jama, your bitter leaf, your pumpkins, whatever is available to you, right? All of that you can have. You can have vegetables in abundance. But here's the thing, you may not cook it with overflowing oil. Listen, nobody needs all of that oil. We don't need the food to shine. Just use oil as a condiment. If you're cooking like your arrow, for the reset, you don't need too much oil in the arrow, right? Nobody needs too much oil. That's just common sense. So let's not get that twisted. Again, your peppers, you're just limited by your imagination. And then for protein, like I said, we're taking away things on 4 feet. Just stay away for the 3 days, you eventually bring them back. And when you do, try to buy grass-fed, organic. I can't stress that enough. The things that we have here in terms of meat is just stuff pumped with all kinds of hormones, and it's not good for you. For your proteins, fish, here I have wild-caught salmon. I have chicken. I mean, it doesn't say pasture raised, that I couldn't find, so I bought the best that I could find at the store. Do the best with what you have. And then a bunch of eggs. This is a cheap, affordable, good source of protein. I mean, eggs are cheap, so just go ahead and buy the organic eggs to get your omega-3s from the yolks and all of that, and know that you're feeding your body good stuff. So that's your protein. And then, okay, I already talked about vegetables, protein, and then healthy fat. Fat is not bad. Good fat is good for you, eaten in the right amounts. Let me repeat that again. Good, healthy fat is good for you, eaten in the right quantities. If you have body fat to lose, you cannot overdo fat, because you're not going to lose any weight. If you're looking to shred some weight, if you have no weight to lose, fine, you can do whatever. But if you have weight to lose, this is where you pay attention. So the good healthy fats are your avocados. I also have some nuts. I have almond somewhere, I don't have it right here, but I bought some Brazil nuts, some sunflower seeds. I have avocado. And then for my dressings and stuff like that and cooking, I have a good quality olive oil. I also have avocado oil. And notice I don't have seed oils like your corn oil, vegetable oil, canola oil, and stuff like that. Have you ever seen oil come out of a corn? That's just common sense. You know it's not good for you. So things that have oil in them naturally, like your peanuts, your coconut, your palms, your avocado, olives, can have oil out of them. So if you're eating corn oil, and what is canola really? They're all made in factories somewhere. No bueno, not good for you. So stick with the healthy kind. If you do not have access to all of these kinds of oil, hello, palm oil works. This is nothing wrong with palm oil. This is rich with vitamin E and stuff like that. Your palm oil is always a very good alternative. And we're taking away Maggi cubes, like I said. Maggi cubes make stuff taste super, super yummy and makes us want to eat more and more and more and more. And we're eating the Maggi, not even the food itself. So we're taking away Maggi cubes so that we can learn to enjoy food the way it is. You will be having salt. Fine sea salt or Himalayan salt this stuff is actually quite tasty. You might want to try that. And then there's this drink, this elixir I'm calling Lara's Magic. Just look at the bright yellow color. This is made with turmeric. Where's my turmeric? So this is turmeric root. You can use the fresh one or you can use the powdered turmeric, whatever you have access to. It's made with ginger, turmeric, lemon. Lemon is your friend. Make sure you get a good supply of lemons for this reset. And then cinnamon, which I don't have here. So I will give you the recipe. So you make it like a tea out of that. And when you're ready to drink it, you can add a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. And if you're using apple cider vinegar, make sure you're buying organic and make sure it says with the mother. You want to look for organic and with the mother. And when it comes to ACV, more is not better. More is not better. I'll repeat. People think that this is magic. Yes, if taken in the right quantity. This thing can corrode your stomach, it can corrode your teeth, it can corrode. You may not use more than one tablespoon in like a 12 ounce of the drink. Do not. okay? And maybe have 1 cup in the morning and maybe 1 in the evening of this elixir, and tell me how it works for you. I'm interested. Okay, so that's it. There's also a turmeric latte. I mean, we're using a lot of turmeric because it's like magic, this turmeric, I'm telling you. I used to not do turmeric until Lara really introduced me to it. I'm taking a second look. It works for your estrogen. It just cleanses, helps you sleep better, you know, regulates your appetite and stuff like that. So again, I'll share the recipe for the Reset drink of choice. It tastes good, actually. So yeah, if I forgot anything, I will let you know. And oh, a lot of water. All of your biochemical processes takes place in the medium of water. We're walking around dehydrated as heck. You're gonna drink a lot of water. I actually challenged myself to drink 1 gallon a day. I also exercise a lot. You don't have to drink up to 1 gallon. That's about 3.78 liters. About 2 liters will work. Start from there, a minimum. But just drink and drink until your pee is the color of lemonade, like they say. And use these are herbs from my garden. I have all kinds of herbs in here. I have parsley, cilantro, leeks, and whatever. All kinds of fresh herbs which I will use to cook my stuff, to, you know, give it the flavor. It doesn't have to be bland. Use herbs, use spices. I have a ton of spices that I would use to cook my stuff. So yeah, so that's it. Lots of vegetables, drink lots of water, stay off alcohol, stay off caffeine, stay off starchy stuff, and you'll be good. So if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.